ghost version of myself. Today I got 3 more pots coming at you guys. I'm gonna kind of speed through it today. I did some, human maintenance. I cleaned my apartment a little bit today, and yeah, that's kind of, anyway, I'm gonna get right into the 3. So I have you guys looking over at the wedging table. Wedging table. There we go. Okay, green off. Green off. There we go. There we go. Okay, there's one. We're gonna get another pole here. Camera B. Right down to the bottom. Bump this little bump out. Pretty thin. Just into this top though. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pumping that out ever so slightly. Not doing too much with this top. We want to keep some of that structural integrity in there. Now, why am I making them, maybe? Because I told myself I would, right? When I first started making these videos, I had this idea that came across my head, and I was like, wow, what if I made, pottery every single day for a whole entire year? And I made these forms, the forms that don't have any functional value attached to them, these tree forms, right? And nobody's gonna want like this if they go to a pottery place, right? And I was like, dang, devoting yourself to something that nobody wants and then keeping consistent when nobody's cheering you on, sign me up. I feel like you should judge yourself, right? You should expect more out of yourself. And I feel like you should have these battles. It's getting really thin on the bottom, so I just want to make sure I finish this pull off. But you should have those battles with your ego internally. And I like it to be a representation through material. I like to have those battles, right? And so I think I hope that one day, if there's somebody who's really struggling to find value in their life, I hope that they can, see one of my videos and maybe not do pottery, but just be okay with also trying to just battle oneself, right? And that's also a valid way to live your life. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you. Twist that down. And kiss that rim just a tad. What are we listening to? So there's a playlist called Nobody, right? Or not a playlist, YouTuber, right? His name is called Nobody. He does these playlists, and I think this playlist is called Alone, You're the Only One at the Gym Doing a Workout or something, which I think is kind of funny. It's kind of gives me loner boy vibes, but something that's cool. I think in the background there's just gym equipment. I feel like that's kind of funny. But yeah, that's what we're listening to. But here we go, we're pushing this right on the bottom here, pulling this up. Slow down. Hammer fist coming right down on top. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna see the interior a little bit. I'm pretty thin, but I'm wanting to make sure I define this corner, right? A lot of people will make these like really rounded bottoms, but you really want to have a defined flat bottom and a corner, right? Once you have those two, I feel like you're really in a good spot to start your first pole. You know, we got our little llama here. He's gonna bite right on that edge. And you're gonna pull this up, and I call this a volcano pole because I think after the pole's finished, you know, you almost got this little volcano shape here, right? All right, camera B. Camera B. There we go. And we're gonna go in with a knuckle pole right at the base here. And this first pole, I feel like a lot of times people are trying to push the clay too much on their first pole, right? Like, these things are gradual. Don't try to do too much in one pole, because then you're gonna thin out the bottom. Hey, Clay, you got a quest for me, buddy? The Clay always says, yes, I got a quest for you, man. What's the quest? What's the quest? I need you to take this bump at the bottom of the pot here, right next to the foot. You see this little bump? I say, I see that bump. And I want you to take that all the way up the side of the pot here. And so that's all we're doing, is we're just slowly lifting this right up the side. And we're getting some thin spots there, so you can see a little wobble. But again, we're not letting that screw us up, and we're going to continue to do this pole all the way until we reach the top, right? Like a slug, you know, I'm not going too fast. I'm really kind of being patient with it, right? You don't want to kind of go too crazy all of a sudden. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we just want to make sure these little veins end off on an even spot here. So then when I go to twist, I mean, sometimes I feel like this kind of looks cool as is too. You know, like if I wanted, I could stop here, and I think this also has like a nice attitude, but I really like doing the top part. Take a big deep breath. Just kiss this rim. Look how much it winds up, right? I just feel like that looks crazy. All right, everybody. Hello. I'm going to do a little pottery review of the ones today. Today we'll start with this one. This little tendril right here just fell. I thought that one actually probably looked one of the best ones out of today, though. But still, I think that there's a lot of cool things happening with the tendrils when I do the double tendril. I did another one with a double tendril over here. I don't feel like this one's a successful. Wow, I don't know why I stumble over my words there. But yeah, I don't think this one is as successful. I feel like I'm stuttering when I say it. But anyway, we got the one on the top. The one on the top, it had more of like a blocky top, almost like a square, and it's dipping down on one side, so it's collapsing. I like the way that sometimes it reveals what's underneath of that tree top there. You know, I think those always kind of look nice. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. All the best, and strong mentality.